this.
We go!
Oh, wait, we started. No. Oh my god, we started already. Let's go.
What do you mean? We click record, we talk. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
All right, make yourself at home. Make yourself at
I'm
home.
gonna sit right here on the carpet.
Well, bro, what do you think? Oh my lord.
Man, those dumbbells look mighty comfortable.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yes. Yummy.
Get
Oh,
rid of these.
oh. Little bean bags.
It landed on me food.
Sorry.
On your foot.
All right. So, first ever podcast at Casa de Goldstein.
Yep, this time not. Oh, shit!
Shit.
Why was that balanced on there?
I don't get. It's my mom's thing. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna put it.
It's okay, the controller is fine.
Yeah. One.
Destruction of art.
Just.
That would not be okay if that fell.
Okay. I'm gonna put this.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna touch anything
I'm gonna put this
anymore.
under here. All right, I'm gonna get that controller real quick.
The clumsiest episode.
Yeah,
of
for
Cole's
those not in the
podcast.
room, Cole almost knocked over a TV.
I'm just gonna.
Here's a description
just
for
gonna
our
put that
audio
there.
listeners. Love you to death.
Hey, Max, quick
You see,
question. Why does your house go out of cards?
Yeah,
I was gonna
exactly.
say, this man.
Just highly
Yeah, it
breakable.
kind of do.
So many Jenga pieces put together.
Exactly. Yeah, if you haven't
Isn't
noticed,
that
this
life?
is the oldest house in this neighborhood. Everyone else here are like fucking septo-billionaires that are like dentists and shit. So like they're out here and like, oh yes, the summer vacation home. You know, only $1 million ago. It's
I'm
small
just gonna
sum.
sit on the floor. I think that thing's
Oh,
just dangerous.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna put it on the mat over.
I just wanted to be able to get
Next to
equal
Cole.
say in the words.
Exactly.
Oh, thank God.
So part of what I was actually thinking for the podcast is, don't mind me saying, is that
I saw the peak in the audio when you did that.
is that at some point I actually wasn't planning to start right now, but I was thinking like, oh yeah, you know, we could start the podcast and then we can just like walk around because my neighborhood is fucking beautiful, and
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, oh, you know, at like 4 we would start and we would just walk around till like sunset and then, you know, come back.
Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing?
Because you were expecting us to start at 4 and we start immediately.
Yeah, I know. It's just no, it's fine.
Mental plan.
No. I
Cole's just
didn't
like,
have it all planned out. That
"Fuck
was
you."
just we were like, we start now.
We start
Right
now. That's how it worked. That's how it worked. We did that last time.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
if
the
you,
chaos.
that's true. I mean, we can always have multiple episodes. I mean, if y'all here for a while. So you know.
I also will say we should probably drop each of the voices. Hello, your usual host, recorder, Cole, and then,
This is me, Goldstein, the host for today's episode. Hello, how's it hanging? What's poppin'?
and of course,
I'm Kyla.
and our 2 new guests from last time. Compared to last time, we had Justin.
Justin,
And
Kyla,
Corin.
Corin.
Yeah, exactly.
and you.
So now we have
All right.
these 2 fellas.
Yeah, I'm Alex.
I'm Jordan. What's
All
up?
right. So we got new blood in the cast.
Oh, no.
Fresh meat, you know.
Fresh meat in the cast.
Fresh
Feels
meat
good.
for the killing.
Fresh meat for the grinder, and I ain't talking about no dating app. You know what I'm saying? But like, are y'all cold? Are y'all cold, by the way?
No.
No, I'm
I am bookie.
Okay, if you're, well, I was just saying,
Well, I
you
think
know,
we're
we got
all
a fireplace
wearing,
right
like,
here,
a
and there's
jacket.
nothing like a nice fire. And like, you know what I'm saying? We also got like motherfucking marshmallows.
I mean, Max, you kind of
Indoor s'mores.
Indoors.
We really did that last night. Shit was
Indoors.
bussin'. It was nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we had marshmallows,
Yep.
indoor fire.
Nothing like says toasted marshmallows, like also getting dominated by a sweaty wraith. Feels
Exactly.
good, man.
Can I just say, I've been to both of your parents' houses now, and they have 2 very different aesthetics.
Yeah, I think that's why they're divorced. No. Well, I mean, like, I'm
For content!
For context!
No, I mean, like, I'm joking, kinda, but like, no, but like, literally, half the shit in this house was like at my dad's house, and my dad was always like, "Bro, you
Get this
cannot
the
have
fuck
all.
out,
Like,
yeah.
I appreciate your collector's spirit, but we cannot have all this shit in here." And so, you know, when
Collector's
they
spirit.
split apart, you know.
I think the
As
octopus
they
riding a
do.
skateboard sculpture is
Oh, that's
why
new. That's a new
you
addition. Like,
live in a
everything-
new house.
Every wooden thing in this house.
I
has,
like your
the
smooth
tables.
Nazi symbol.
Exactly. The fucking, like, all our
The
all our
Titanic's engine.
exactly. You know, all our foundry molds and various, like, oh, you hadn't even seen. Hold on, you know, we're moving the podcast for a second.
Oh my
Also the
fucking
carpet.
god. No pass. Walk pass.
Not everybody has to mobilize, but I will just take the podcast for a second upstairs because we do actually have a second floor, even though this house is like.
guess we're following because we're not
Yeah.
just gonna sit here.
Yeah, I'm kind of All right, so we got the attic up here. It's a little bit of a mess. We don't really go up here, and then to the left.
I'm gonna move slowly now.
Move slowly. All right, and then guests, as you come up the top, look to the left.
Is that her art studio?
Yes, that is her mixed media art studio. There is a lot of various jink, jank, and junk over
Jink,
around
jank,
here.
and junk.
And we even got some windows. Don't step over here because you will get numerous splinters. But
Fun.
yeah. Also, I don't know where that door goes. But like,
It's where I live.
yeah, that's.
Where Alex lives
I
is
live
the
in your
guest house.
walls.
The little gremlin room.
Oh yeah.
That's where I
Okay.
live.
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah,
it's
I'm
the
not even that
goddamn
small.
it's the goddamn cotton candy it's the goddamn cotton candy wall.
Oh shit!
Jump! I dare you.
So here's a description for our audio listeners. Jordan's head is literally about to touch the top of the roof.
Exactly.
He's in,
Like I could
the
jump
middle.
and give myself a concussion if
It's
I
also
wanted
a
to.
triangle roof as well. It's not
Yeah,
like-
because this is like the attic. This ain't no second floor. This is like floor
My
1.3.
head is touching the ceiling. That says a lot.
Exactly. Like you kind of gotta be careful. Excuse me. Sorry. All right, we can go back downstairs now if you like. But this is another good chilling spot because the sofa is actually also a bed. You can like flip it out. Except we don't really have the space for it.
It
But
probably doesn't fit all the homies though.
they probably don't fit all the homies. What actually would be sick if I had the PlayStation set up here.
Oh, I
and
thought
be,
it said
like, in
Donna
there.
Fart
What are you looking at?
on this book.
Oh yeah, we have thousands of old like books that we'll never read ever that are just for decoration. But
Women and money.
Who actually reads books that they buy?
exactly, it's cringe. Yeah, but don't step on all these tools. There is actually some of my mom's art around here. Like this one was literally like finished like last week. It's just like mixed media. Also, I'm sorry, customary British tradition. Would anyone like some tea?
Oh my god.
Always.
Tea for
Well,
Kyla?
I'll be having that then.
Tea has to be one of the most vile creations.
Fuck you. You have no opinion.
All right, any other volunteers for tea? Just you?
Tea for 10
I will
quid
take
now.
tea.
All right,
I
what
don't
tea?
give a fuck
What
what
tea
you-
would you like? Open the tea drawer.
Scrap the blood from the end.
Tea drawer.
Goddamn.
We got motherfucking chai, we got spring dragon, we got Earl Grey, we got British breakfast, we got sleepy time, we got motherfucking oolong, we got some other stuff that I don't care to list.
There's a whole drawer.
Oh, that is not a Bible page. Don't worry, it's not as live, laugh, love as it looks.
I don't know. It says be yourself on there. That's pretty lame.
Okay, that's no, you're right.
Ew,
All right, here I will brew some water for you. Take the pick of your. Actually, don't use this one. I used
in
this
the
one this morning.
kettle.
Piece of asparagus.
In the kettle.
Okay, I probably shouldn't be making tea with a phone in my hand, but it's chilling. Don't worry about it.
It's not.
Oh, we have equal amounts of tea at both houses. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we'll just put the kettle on real quick, motherfucking.
I like the little.
I got her that vase.
Is that a vase or
Yeah.
a pitcher?
Well, it's like kind of both. I'm using it as a vase though. All right, let's rejoin old fellas in the
It's better than NFTs.
the main room
Is
here.
it something you can smell?
We're talking about your giant asparagus piece.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. It's just a flower. It's like our gardener
Yeah,
grandma
very
gave
much
it to us.
bulb.
It's a bulb.
And another gear.
And
Was your
yeah.
house a factory?
No, but like just look around, like look closely,
Another gear. Another gear.
like we have so many old like foundry molds.
Interesting.
But yeah.
One earthquake. One. Even if it's even
Oh, I
if
mean,
it's like
just
the
look at that
lowest-
table.
The lowest magnitude earthquake will level this fucking house.
I'm pretty sure if like a Hummer
shit.
like just
Y'all's
went
house
down
has
the road.
cracks in the ceiling too.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is
Yay, old
exactly,
houses.
exactly. It's an old ass house. Like, bro, y'all don't even see my room. Look how many motherfucking cracks my room got in it.
What happened to yours?
Uh, just look around the top areas. There's so many.
Jigsaw piece.
Bro, the same contractor guy we have working on the deck outside is also gonna like fill in all these cracks. So
Oh, okay.
it'll
I
at
thought
least.
you were gonna say the same contractor as what did this to my room.
Oh yeah, and here's another one of the art pieces right there. It's very 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 nice. And also I know Cole's seen this already, but yeah, peep the new monitor. You like the new monitor?
Record books.
Man, that's a massive monitor.
It is a big monitor.
You
It
can
also
have, like-
also
It's so
drum roll.
square.
You could have just like smashed the keyboard. You could have been like,
Hey, this shit on.
it is.
Shit on.
Shit on.
This shit on. Oh, okay.
Why not visit London for a few days?
Oh yeah, I even have British poster memorabilia scattered
Oh, the
around.
LNER! Yo! I love that railroad.
Yeah, but
I like your pillowcases. They're very floral.
Oh yeah, they're kind of just.
London is my favorite.
I don't
place.
put any aesthetic on anything. They're kind of just like.
This place has fucking British everywhere. Even when it's other cultures,
I don't-
it still has British written everywhere. And it's all stolen.
Yeah, see, there's a shoe rack,
Hey, what are you doing tonight? Hey!
Big spoon. All right, put that shit.
Comically large knife.
Comically large knife. Yeah.
Hey, can I have a slice of
Yeah,
toast?
totally a
Small
That's what I use to chop up my tea leaves that I make my tea with. You know.
Okay, can we go back to how fucking vile tea is? Like, seriously.
Why are you so tea?
All right. Oh wait. Speaking of, the tea is done.
Okay, yeah, it's done for good. Seriously. Tea is like...
Hello, your tea is ready.
Tea is overcooked water. It's like...
Kyla, did you put the tea bag in the cup?
No, you didn't tell me to.
Oh. All right, take your
I
pick.
didn't
Take your
know
pick.
what to do. You
Except for
just
that,
gotta-
just
Oh,
these two. Never mind.
shit.
Did you break the?
I don't know how I did that.
What the hell, boy?
I just opened the
Never
thing.
in my British career have I ever seen
I'm
someone
not
tear the tea bag.
British. Shut the fuck up. It was a weak bag.
All right, get that shit. Which one are you? Which one are you taking? Oh, shut up, man. There we go. Shut up. All right, we got.
Where's sugar then? So like cocaine then is S tier on the cocaine.
Have you ever left the U.S.?
Where's sugar?
I have. I've been to Britain multiple times. I've been to the only other places outside of the country. No, that's it. Yeah, just Britain, just England. But it was pretty cool. I did quite enjoy it.
I want to go see England.
All right, there you go. All right, hold the
tea bag
yeah, so it doesn't
die.
so you don't get fucking rope in your goddamn water.
in the goddamn water.
All right, there you go. There you go. There's your cup.
They're getting the tea podcast right now.
All right. And we are back in the main room, and Alex seems to have stolen my sword.
Oh, I'll be holding this for the whole podcast.
You can literally take it if you want. Like, you can actually just have it. I don't need it at all.
Ah, my giant sword for my Volvo 240. I think.
Exactly. It's what I use to scrap old cars with.
Yes.
No, it's when the apocalypse kicks in, the new version of COVID pops up, he fucking puts it on the front and he just starts mowing down the zombies.
Yeah. Exactly.
That seems horrific.
What's wrong with a human kebab? Come on.
Come on, man.
How else are people gonna eat? Put it in the middle of the beach.
All right, there we go. Sorry.
We're not human.
Can't
There
afford
we
chicken
go.
in this economy.
Everything prior to
You
this
can
point.
afford to shred a bunch of humans.
What do you mean? Are so far 12 minutes?
Yeah, thus far, 12 minutes in, the only person that's been able to hear is probably Max and nobody else. He's been walking around basically speaking into the microphone.
Yeah.
Hey, where are the cameras? Yeah, I'll show you. Hey, why we go so fast? Hey!
Yeah, I mean, for our audio listeners, I've noticed that since the beginning of this podcast, Max has been definitely walking around the house, and we've been trying to keep up desperately. And yeah, I mean,
Don't want to get lost.
it's a very let me just say crude way to start a podcast. Being a guest on here, I've felt kind of alienated, but now I have this massive sword, so my pleas have been silenced.
All right. So, well, now that we're situated and we're not moving around doing a little house tour, we can actually get to the podcast-related stuff. So, I actually, while I was having a shower about an hour earlier, as you can tell,
Yeah,
by my
fucking just
hair,
a moment.
I
In the
was-
shower.
No. I was thinking of some questions, and the biggest one was, as of recently, I know y'all have talked to me about how quarantine, specifically, like main quarantine, like beginning of COVID,
Oh, that fucking
virtual has affected
sucks.
you. We don't need to go into that. That's what I'm saying.
That's
But
what I'm
how has
saying.
like
That's what I'm
recent
saying.
events like affected you? Like sort of the lukewarm quarantine we've been experiencing recently, where you can still go out.
You mean post-COVID?
Well, no, it's not really
Not
post-COVID.
post-COVID.
Post main
about the
part of
thing.
COVID.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yes,
how's
that's
y'all's mental health
Like-
been recently? I want to check out with the fellas and the
Bad.
homies.
Bad.
You know,
It's a bad out of
same,
10.
Same, dude. That's crazy.
Mood.
Exactly. I mean, all right, but we're not just here for a pity party. What have been the highlights of recently?
Highlights.
Recently, I mean, it's been. I'm planning on making another road trip down
Ooh.
to DC tomorrow.
Oh,
Nice.
So,
nice.
Big man, big drive.
Yeah,
Big man, big drive. Wouldn't it by technicality be up to DC because it's north? Oh, well, excuse me.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Semantics.
I've just been trying to keep myself occupied by hanging out with all the homies that I can, and also, staying on the grind at work, and just trying to keep a healthy
Exactly.
kind of work-life balance.
I don't think
Yeah.
we
Good
give
for you,
Alex
man.
enough credit for how much of a fucking Sigma male he is. This man is constantly on the grind.
Oh hell yeah.
I will never see this man broke in my life. NBA
Oh my
young
God,
boy
yeah,
never
you
broke
work
again.
so
No, that's not him.
much,
That's not him.
man.
That's this man. That is this man. This
Thank
man
you.
right here.
Thank you.
I
Like,
respect
don't
it.
you literally spend like half your school day actually just working?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays, I just leave school because I don't have any classes at that point.
Anything
and
important.
I just go work.
Like
Nothing
halfway
important.
through the school day. Well,
Yeah.
not even like a third.
Oh,
of the
it's you
way
have
through
to
the
take your test. Fuck you. Time to go to work.
Exactly. This man's out here making bank.
Yeah,
all right.
I fled the scene.
You fled the
He
scene.
fled the scene.
Yeah.
Get out.
I mean, school was made by a prison architect, so I mean,
Oh
Yeah,
my
he is.
God.
That's fair. That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
you could call me. Yeah, I could be doing a prison break as we
Yes.
every single day.
Exactly.
I'm breaking out of the prison that is every day at school.
I would say
Yeah.
just starting the podcast back up again has been one of my highlights.
Exactly.
Definitely being
It's
able
been
to
a-
get
Yes,
together
yes.
with just a few.
Having a sort of mutual goal in mind as something to arrange is a very good,
exactly
healthy habit for
So,
a group
hey,
of friends.
you guys
like
want to go
ourselves.
bowling? No, bowling sucks. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Bowling's alright. You
Heckler's
can't
fucking
reliably.
died over quarantine.
Really?
I think it got bought out by another company, and
Yeah.
now it's
Oh.
a
Yeah,
completely
you're right.
different bowling place.
Now it's now it's just an entirely different company that will inevitably succumb to the same hyper-capitalist mindset.
It's free to bowl, but it's like $2 per pin and like $10 per bowling ball.
Yeah. The shoes. I'm afraid you're gonna have to rent those.
You know,
Yeah.
Subscription service.
They changed it to like J's and then like $200.
Everything in there is a payday loan.
or like
Yeah, you
a
pay as
title
long as you
loan.
want, but our interest keeps going
The
up.
interest is like 8,000%.
Just play bowling, man.
just to bowl. Yeah.
Just to bowl.
That's how it feels sometimes, though. But like,
Inflation.
Mr. Higgins, how's it been going for you? You've been fairly quiet on this podcast.
He's
so far.
usually quiet.
Yeah, I'm usually kind of quiet.
He just looms.
Mentally, during quarantine, I got kind of fat, so I was a little bit depressed. Because I care about my self-image a lot, and then post-quarantine, I started working out, and then I lost all that weight, and now my mental health's been doing great, so that's about
Nice.
it.
You know what?
Dude.
I'm not as extreme of an example as you are, but yes, I've had a similar experience. Quarantine really, took a toll on just my like general well-being. It's not like I was like getting fat per se,
I
but
was
like,
gonna say, bitch, you ain't fat.
yeah, exactly. I've never been fat in my goddamn life.
You skinny boy.
Yeah, exactly. But I was
Pencil.
exactly. I was a pencil. I look like this. I look like this bowl in front of you right here. I look like an asparagus. So I was like, you know what? And like, I wake up tired all the time. I'm just kind of feeling like shit some days, and it's like, man, I want to change that. So I wake up and feel like shit while lifting weights instead. And now I don't feel like shit as often.
Wow.
So, but yeah, there you go. It's been very helpful for me as of recently.
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
been,
working out is really like. I feel like working out is a really great way to escape the monotony of COVID, I guess.
Exactly.
Keeping the routine different, weight training, cardio, stuff like that. Even though I can't say that I've done it super religiously myself, I have been trying to stay in shape. And
I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously work. I mean, I lift like 60-pound tires every day, but I mean, the cardio aspect of that I'm trying to work harder at work because being a flat rate auto technician is basically like time is money. So I try to put that into working harder every day.
Keep that in mind.
And
Yeah.
Go as fast as you can, as safe as you can.
I will say this previous break has gone way faster than the last 5-day weekend we had. Like all those like teacher work days.
Oh yeah,
that felt,
definitely.
That felt like a solid, like even almost a full week. This
Yeah.
past one, like we're already almost done with Saturday.
Yeah.
Almost done with Saturday. We just
We're
have
almost
tomorrow,
through
and then
Sunday.
we're back to miss show bitch.
Yeah,
don't even get us started on that. We're not
Again.
going into
Again.
We've got better things to talk about than that fucking hellspawn.
Yes.
And I hope her toaster stuff's working.
I hope it does, believe me.
I hope both
she has to
sides of her
wake up
pillow.
and eat bread from the freezer. Not
From
toast.
the freezer.
Just frozen like fucking wheat brick.
Frozen wheat brick.
As someone who's, I think me and Alex are both unfamiliar with the.
Oh, the
Alright, you
Showalter?
know what? No, we're not getting into this. We're
Please.
not getting into this.
All
No,
right.
maybe.
We'll save it. All right.
Are we
No,
gonna-
we can
are-
save it because when we're done with this, I can show them the previous one and
And they can get some context. All right,
Exactly.
that's good.
Yeah, no, we're all.
Yeah.
all
Kyla, what about you?
Yeah.
Kind of going around in a
Oh.
circle. How you been
While
doing?
y'all were exercising, I was doing a form of escapism.
What is that?
I got...
We.
What?
Corin, excuse me. Oh god, yeah. Oh Jesus, like flu season this time of year, like.
Oh, don't do him like
Corin,
that.
if you're watching, I'm really sorry.
Now I have to cut it again, man. This is all work for me.
Okay.
No, I don't have to.
Oh,
be-
poor dude.
Well, all right. Here's the mark for cutting it. Ah, all right. Post cut. Sorry, we were talking about drugs. Kyla, please.
No,
continue.
I was not talking about drugs.
All right. Well, now we have to cut that too.
I won't.
Okay. Previous part was redacted. So. Okay, Kyla, please do continue about what you were saying. I'm sorry.
I mean, overall, last year was not a fun year for me for multiple reasons.
Virtual year? Was that virtual year?
That, but also I lost some a person and
Oh.
a pet.
Tell us about that, if it's within our discretion, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
Your discretion is advised.
Actually, I lost two people. One died, and the other one I haven't talked to. So, yeah,
So, like, just kind of cut contact with.
yeah.
Damn.
It sucks to lose friends like that because it doesn't make sense as to why it happens, you know?
Exactly.
I know why it happened, but it's depressing.
Exactly.
It's hard to make sense of it is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even,
but-
it's especially awful when you, like, know the cause of it, even, because it's like, damn, what could I have done to, like, avoid this?
Damn.
Yeah.
But
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Exactly.
But one person I lost was my great grandpa, who died near the beginning-ish of like quarantine and all that. 'Cause
2020 or
it was like before quarantine or
like just before.
like right when we were shutting down.
Oh, okay.
Like
March 13th is when we shut down, so a little bit before that then.
Because we were supposed to go and visit him and his wife for their like 80th anniversary.
Dang!
In Louisiana, and COVID stopped us from going.
Oh,
And then he died a couple months later.
damn. Well, I'm really sorry to hear
Yeah.
that, but I'm glad you could have, like, God, yeah, I don't even know what to say to stuff like that. Because, like, I've experienced that too. It's just, like, not as an, extreme of a level. Like, my grandpa on my dad's side died recently, and he was a whopping 90. And,
A
like,
whopping.
yeah, I wasn't, like, super close to him or anything, but yeah, it was still, like, kind of
Yeah.
tough to deal with that.
With-
kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
loss always impacts.
I didn't know him very well, but it was upsetting because
It's,
we
yeah,
could have seen him
exactly.
before he passed away, but then COVID shut everything
Exactly. It's,
down. Other person, I was previously in a relationship. I'm sure you guys knew about that.
oh.
And that ended very shit, and I haven't talked to her since. So, and earlier this year, we had to put my dog down because he got a type of bone cancer that was eating away at his bones in his right paw, and
I know what
couldn't
that's
walk.
like.
That's
I know
a
what that's like.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got so bad that he could barely walk, and I know Alex has seen him before.
Yeah.
Like, big old 200-pound dog. He was a big boy, but by the time he was like deteriorating a lot, he could barely walk,
Yeah.
and we couldn't pick him up because he was 200 pounds. So my parents put him down.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
He's
Yeah.
better place. Just
Exactly.
it's cliche, but it's true.
Yeah.
He is. in a
I
good
really
place.
hope he's doing well.
Yeah. But to have to make
He's
that
in-
decision.
He's in doggy heaven.
God-
is
God rest
bad
all.
decision or worst decision, honestly. Whether
Yeah, and he was a very, very sweet dog. I miss him very much, but
I mean he was an absolute angel.
yeah, he was, and I miss him very much. But I shouldn't talk about this too much, or else I'm just gonna cry. So,
It's okay. It's good to let your
Yeah,
feelings
That's
out.
alright.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Plus, I do feel that some podcasts do need more emotion because sometimes people are just monotone and that's boring. So,
Yeah.
or they're
Yeah,
just
so
incredulous.
Sometimes
the
we're not all about the laugh.
over-emotional
Sometimes we
one.
gotta let the,
Yeah.
sometimes we gotta let the emotion out. I'm also
Exactly.
distracted half the time because every time I look at Jordan, I just see a spectator cam.
Come on, I do it.
yeah, but my main form of escapism was mostly just I get hyperfixations, and I got super hyperfixated on like Minecraft YouTubers,
Oh,
like Twitch streamers and stuff
that
like
type
that.
of stuff.
Dream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell no.
I was introduced to one of his speed runs actually, and then
Oh.
I got into the SMP and
Hmm.
started like just getting a lot into specific streamers. Not specifically Dream, although his speed runs are very interesting. But
Just
actually,
that
I'm,
general
like,
scene.
This is actually Phil's a Minecraft.
Oh, I knew I
Yeah.
reckon. Okay, yeah.
piece
Yeah.
of his
Yeah,
merch.
I was engaged with that kind of community for a while, and yeah, it is actually. I mean, as much as people do hate on it, and as much as like the fandom is bad, it's like
Yeah.
it is enjoyable to a degree.
Yeah, no, it's entertainment. Like,
Yeah, it's just like I kind of had that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a person who does sort of even still now sort of go through like phases of like being focused on one thing. Like yeah, I did have that for like a short period as well, and it wasn't like due to anything. I just stumbled upon it because Dream like fucking shot to the top of the charts. Like,
Yeah,
for
he
like
did.
everything, and I was just like, oh, who's this guy? And I was like, wow, he's really good at the game. Oh, yeah, also cheating sometimes, but so
Fat Dream.
exactly.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite meme. It's just Fat Dream. Everyone thought this is him. This is 100% him. What? He's
no,
fat.
not
He's not a hot fanboy. Boo! Boo!
Yeah, because yeah, I mean,
It wasn't even him. I think like, it was
just
it
some
was
it was some random kid who was
Oh.
getting insulted by the entire internet.
Which that was shitty.
Yeah.
That was not a yeah.
As you can tell, I cope with depressing things with comedy. That's just me. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
No,
Well,
it's okay.
All
I
right.
get
Well,
it.
I guess we can direct it over to you. How have you been doing recently?
Things I can't really describe.
I mean, if it's none of our business, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's. I'm not sure there's anything really to mention. I mean, I will say COVID is the reason I had to end my relationship with my girlfriend because like communication was horrid. She kept saying it was her parents. I'm not sure if that was true all the time. But yeah, she just never could really come over. And as someone who like needs to communicate and express my feelings to
like face
in
to face.
person,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Doing it over FaceTime was just not good enough.
Exactly.
long distance really doesn't work.
It-
for
Physical
me.
touch.
It completely killed it.
Exactly.
I also felt like a lot of the stuff, like we didn't have terribly much in common. Like we just seemed to like connect, and that was it. Like there wasn't really anything in common. Like yeah, I don't want to really mention too much about this person in case I get murdered by them or anything. But,
Yeah.
yeah, just it sucked. It strangely didn't really hurt that much though.
Well, I guess because it wasn't like some brutal.
Mine caused me a mental breakdown.
It wasn't some like. Well, yeah. I guess in that case, it wasn't some like brutal thing. It was just kind of like it kind of just happened.
It just seemed like, at least in my perspective, it seemed like I was in the right. Like I wasn't doing anything wrong. It was not healthy for me. I made the decision to end it, and that made me feel good.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'm glad to hear that you had at least a
Yeah.
constructive relationship with that type of thing, because that
Yeah.
shows you that in the future that signs of when
And,
to
like,
commit to
because
ending
I-
something. Like
that
that.
is a bit slightly humorous. But I could not get contact with her anyway. I could message her on like Snapchat or messages or FaceTime her at all. So I kind of broke up with her over PlayStation DMs because that was the only way
You could
that
actually get in
I could
contact.
contact with her. That was the
Oh,
That is
only
un-
way.
so much
that is
more funny than
unfortunate.
mine.
So I had to just drop like a breakup text,
Oh.
and
God.
she didn't even
so much
respond
more
to it.
Man, in the
Yeah.
same, in the same kind of world, I guess, as like PlayStation deals are out now. You see your boyfriend
God.
saying, "Hey, man, I don't think this one's gonna work." Like, I don't think it has like the same emotional impact
Exactly.
as like even like text,
Yeah.
But there's you
That's
gotta
how
reach
mine
a-
ended.
Because on a text, it's basically like it's not so impersonal almost because like you have X person in your phone, but
Yes.
there's like another layer to like if you're doing it through PlayStation because it's like you're seeing it through like their gamer tag and stuff.
Yeah,
so it's just,
I
like,
will say I also like
Gamer.
I've almost like criticized people before, like you broke up over text, you piece of shit, and now I'm like,
and then
oh
you're
my
like,
God,
oh
that
no,
I was like,
what have I done?
I'm even lower.
oh no,
I've stooped even lower.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really say anything depressing other than that except for Overwatch, but I could probably talk about that for 3 hours, and I don't really want to
Well,
talk about
I've
that.
heard plenty
so.
of that, and I've
Mine
experienced
is Minecraft.
plenty of that. So
Well, that's getting updated on the 30th, and I'm hyped. New World Gen, New World Gen.
One of the things that's been keeping me going is fucking what's it called? Life is Strange True Colors. Because
Oh.
I want to play it on the Switch, but I have to wait until it comes out on Switch, which isn't until like
Right, isn't the
December.
Yeah,
so
isn't the release
I've just
date's
been sitting
kinda-
here like avoiding spoilers because I'm so excited to play it.
It's
but
out
I
on
don't-
PC, it's probably out on Xbox,
Because
but
it's already been out on
Switch
like
people just
was
get
it like
fucked, bro.
PlayStation on like PlayStation for like a month now.
Oh my God.
And one of my favorite streamers played it, but I couldn't watch it.
Yep.
Because I didn't want to get
That was the same
spoiled.
thing with Miles Morales. I didn't want to get spoiled for Miles Morales, and I actually wanted me and Max wanted to be able to play it. Like,
Yeah,
spoil
yeah.
free.
I did kind of spoil a little bit of it, but it's still like
Yeah.
such a fun
But
game.
I didn't get like the ending spoiled or anything. Like we actually got to
yeah.
experience that.
I don't know why, but spoilers really just don't impact me at all.
Really.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
you
really a
could-
blessing, though.
You
I
can
mean-
spoil me to any game, and I just don't care.
I mean, it's a story-based game that I really want to play, though.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the issue.
I got spoiled. I think through a meme, like Endgame. Part of
Oh,
Endgame
me
got
too,
spoiled
me
for
too.
me.
Oh.
The Black. For context, if you haven't seen Endgame, what the fuck is wrong with you? But anyway,
Like you should.
Endgame spoilers.
It's been so
Yeah,
long.
well, I mean, yeah.
Couple years, I think.
Just in case there's some like 4-year-old. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I got spoiled that Black Widow died literally through a meme, and I was just
I
like,
got spoiled. I got spoiled
Yeah.
when Iron Man died. Yeah.
I mean, the only
Peter Parker fucking.
I will
me.
say
Peter Barker.
the only game that I've ever played through completely blind was Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, and that game is it's aged so well
Really?
that I would say that's like a must play.
Yep.
And it's like
Really?
$3 on Steam.
I played through all of 4, all of 5, all of Primal. I have not touched Blood Dragon.
It's like
You
a
should.
sort of DLC type thing almost.
Well, yeah,
really
it's like
weird.
it's like New Dawn. It's like New Dawn, like Far Cry 5, and then you have New Dawn. It's like a split off thing, and it's only like $40.
It's like what
50.
Dishonored 2 is to, or it's what like Dishonored Death of the Outsider is.
Yeah,
to Dishonored
exactly.
2. It's like a sort of, it could be a DLC, but it's like a separate game that's big enough to be a separate game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
And
But like Spider-Man to Miles Morales.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, why are there so few examples of this? But there aren't. There are plenty.
but yeah, that was the only game I played through blind, and I was very glad that I did. But I think games that I don't know. I guess spoilers never affected me that much.
I'm kind of like in the middle. For stuff that like I really do care about, if I like see a spoiler, I'm like, damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can move on pretty quickly. But then like, if there's like a game I play or like a movie I watch, but it's not like, I'm like, I want to see it, but I'm not like, oh, I need to do this or whatever. Then like, if I get spoiled, I'm like, oh well, okay, I could have guessed that. Like, it's kind of a.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
there's,
just
like-
take it on the shin and like.
There might have been like a movie I wanted to see before or something like that in like a classroom, and I was just like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go see this, and like some random ass kid just fucking like spoiled the ending, and I was
This guy dies.
and I was like, you a bitch.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
how it is though. Yeah, people are just.
Jordan, you want to say a few words?
Yeah, sure. So.
All right, that's enough. All right.
There was a few. No, continue.
How
Go ahead.
much words?
On the topic of spoilers, it's been really rough because you all know how any social media that you
Internet,
use,
yeah.
Yep.
yeah, it like keeps track of like everything.
Everything
Like
you
the stuff that you
everything
like.
you're
Yeah,
engaged
so
in.
it's been really quite strange how I've been on that Skyrim grind where I've like played like 120 hours of Skyrim recently. And this is like my first playthrough, but whenever I go onto like any sort of social media, I'm now getting recommended Skyrim spoilers
Yep.
all of a
Oh.
sudden,
Yep.
even though it's like completely independent from Steam and everything, and that's sucked pretty bad.
No, I think that's like just advertisers just selling your
Exactly.
information.
You're just
to
gonna have to
companies.
cut yourself off for a minute. It's annoying.
That's like the pros and cons of it. It's like I might get spoiled, but at least I'm being advertised something that I might actually want to buy.
Exactly.
Like like I feel like it's way better. Like, oh yeah, the all new fucking vacuum tuber 29. Yeah, I want to get that. I don't know what the fuck that is, but yeah, I want to buy that instead of like the flippity floppity kippity coppity. Yeah, what the fuck is that? That's lame as shit.
Cheeseburger purse from Wish.
Exactly.
Cheeseburger
Pickle
purse.
purse.
Pickle purse.
Chocolate.
Guys, it's so funny. He turns into a pickle.
My pickle purse that I bought from Wish.
Pickle first,
want the
my
pickle.
beloved.
Best gift of the year.
I'm just trying to get. Ugh, man, sometimes like when I'm like feeling down, I'm just like, there's probably someone out there in the world with a pickle purse, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, I mean, that photo of it on the shelf with all the
My
other
friend is
pickle
a
stuff
waffle
is the
purse.
best thing I've ever seen. And every time I think of it, it makes me happy.
For context, Alex recently sent in the Discord a picture of a pickle purse, and it is beautiful.
It is
Yeah, so
Oh, did he?
it's like a cut open cucumber on both sides.
Like a
And
dill
it has
pickle.
yeah, like a dill pickle.
With the
It's-
like sort of ridge slice along.
yeah, yeah.
I do like pickles.
And it's got a zipper and like a a strap. I would absolutely rock a pickle purse personally. Being a guy, I would rock a pickle purse.
Indeed.
Drop a pickle purse personally.
Exactly.
Yes.
Speaking of drip.
Is that in memes?
I know y'all, the podcast viewers, can't see this.
All right,
but recently-
description for our audio listeners. We've got,
I got
Matt
He
putting
stole a
on-
fucking one of those coat hangers from like Marshalls or something.
I got a
He
really nice
stole a
jacket.
fox from the forest and he cut it up and made it into this jacket.
Exactly.
Well, you know, it's part
Where's
leather
the pickle
jacket, part
first?
pimp jacket.
Exactly.
This hurts me.
Oh yeah.
Who the
That
What is
hurts.
that?
That hurts.
What is that?
Let me see here.
For context, it's a picture of someone dunking an Oreo into orange juice.
Oh. Vile.
Where's the pickle purse? Oh no! Oh no!
I tried.
The turkey
Oh, I tried.
turkey is praying to Allah.
For context, it's a picture of a turkey that's all black.
Because it has been burnt to shit.
I look like a burnt chicken nugget, but I still love myself.
All right,
Yeah, just a pickle
what's
first.
another good
Oh, it's
podcast
beautiful.
question
Oh, I think I did
That's
see
it.
that.
to engage ourselves in? As of recently?
What's hot? What's trending? What's
Women.
crack-a-lackin'? What's the word?
I don't know. What's
What's up with you?
the only news I've heard recently, other than COVID shit, is just like apparently some guy in like Wisconsin like went through a protest and killed like fucking 5 people by like running them over. or
Kyle
some shit.
fucking Rittenhouse.
No, not that guy.
was about
That's a
to
separate
say.
thing. He like shot some dudes or something. That's a separate thing, and he's like having
Yeah,
this case going on.
fuck that person.
Yeah, why did he? What
Fuck
did he,
him.
What did he shoot them for? I don't remember what it was.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
He didn't like the color red. I don't know.
Yeah, so Kyle Rittenhouse was just like, I'm gonna bring a gun to this
To
protest.
a
on
Black
this
Lives
field trip."
Matter protest.
Oh, the Black Lives Matter protest? Damn, that's crazy. I wonder what his intentions were. By
Yes.
doing
Oh.
that.
Yeah, he was
Like,
protecting like
That was a
personal
loaded
property.
question.
Oh no.
Oh wait, so he like shot
And then he
protesters.
shot and killed 2 people, and then I think it was a medic came over to take the gun away from him, and they also shot that person, but didn't kill them.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So they shot the medic. I know there was. I think there was one person who drew a gun on him. And
Yes, but-
that person was shot,
Yeah.
and then another person threatened to kill him, and that person was also shot dead. So
Nobody noticed my pun of saying that was a loaded question, and it makes me sad.
Oh,
Oh.
my god! Jesus Christ.
Sir, you need to be stopped. I probably should have mentioned I'm like deathly afraid of guns.
Of puns?
No guns.
Yeah, puns are pretty terrifying if you ask
yeah, they go bad.
Puns are pretty punny.
That sounds like some pretty loaded trauma.
Oh.
Why are you afraid?
I'm just like
Why are you
I.
afraid of guns?
Well, I mean,
You
Have you
gotta.
ever shot a gun?
no, yes, I actually have.
Okay, Cole. Okay, arrange your reasons into bullet points for me. All right, I'm sorry.
I don't want to
Okay.
voice my opinion on this, or I might get shot. I might get shot on something.
I might get shot down. you
I
know.
better hit my
I might get
target.
shot down.
Exactly. Like my opinions might be so strong, I might appear in a magazine. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna get shot.
All right.
No!
Like I might get so condemned they could like stuff me in a barrel for this. I gotta stay out of sight.
Yeah.
All right, just go on. Continue. Why are you such afraid of these metal mini cannons?
Death machines.
It's just how easily they're able to kill people.
Yeah,
That's
you-
what's
Why is this
fucking
conversation
terrifying.
so tense? It's like everybody has their finger on the trigger.
Oh my god!
You people need to be stopped.
Okay, no more gun puns. All right, let Cole list his.
Okay,
Well, I
so
just,
there-
You're
just
not wanting
like,
to
out of
take
nowhere, I
questions.
might just literally just be working in the middle of
Listen,
class,
man, all I was
and
trying
I'm
to
just
do was
perfectly
shoot my
fine. And if I hear the slightest loud noise, I'm like, that's a weapon. I'm gonna die.
Exactly, or like someone reaching in the
Yay,
bag.
American school trauma.
Exactly.
That is
Let's
literally
go!
everywhere.
Woo, America.
And I just
At least you don't get shot in
straight
the skull.
every day.
I mean, you could go to
I'm-
Britain and get stabbed or like get
Yeah, there-
chemicals
you can
poured
have-
on you.
Like I want to say when I
Sword
I'm sure
show
they have
up
all
to
kinds of
school,
knife
I'm
trauma.
fine. Like I feel perfectly fine. Like this is okay. It's when I wake up in the morning and I'm going to school, I'm like, I feel like something bad is going on.
What? Like you just have that gut? You're
Yeah.
like, oh,
I
shit,
literally
something's
just
up.
have that gut feeling.
I feel like it's like that whenever I pull up to CHS and I see like, police lined up. I'm like,
Well,
Exactly.
Well, that's when I feel safer. Is eh.
I don't.
I was gonna say like
That's not in the room. I'm not white.
I feel like just like when I'm driving up there and I see like cops there, I know that there's like some kind of threat to the school. Like
And we don't have school resource officers
And
like
there-
normally.
and there shouldn't be this kind of weariness, in the first place. I feel like there shouldn't be like this, there shouldn't be any reason to threaten education in the first place.
Yeah, people are so fucking ready to just scare the shit out of high school students.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I've started getting, like, desensitized to it at this point. Like, I mean,
It
as a
sucks,
person
but-
of color.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I get
Like-
a threat, it's just like, oh, it's another threat. I'm not like, oh shit, I'm fearing for my life. It's just
Yeah.
like,
That's
well,
what I'm doing.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's
it's
terrifying. That's normal to feel that way.
If I
Exactly.
literally hear that there is a threat going on at school, no matter how minuscule, I'm like, nah, I'm staying home. Fuck that.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
Like, which is
Not
probably
taking a
the
chance.
wise thing to do because at this point, when I hear a threat, it's just like, oh yeah, I'll just go to school. Like,
It's like, yeah, I can't lose, like, the time that I need to learn shit.
Exactly.
Like, if someone's just making a really
Yeah, I mean-
vague, like, what's the word?
baseless threat.
Yeah, like,
Remember we got pretty much like a week off because someone like in like a couple states like above us in the U.S.
yeah, it was
lineup-
like 2 days that we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
off because there was, like, a bomb threat.
Was it a bomb threat?
It was a bomb threat. Yeah, it wasn't just like a shooting.
It was a very
I thought it-
vivid bomb threat.
I thought it was like some guy saying I'm gonna target like all the blacks and Mexicans.
Yes.
No, yeah, that's what it was.
That
That's
was
what
what
it
it.
Oh,
That's
I thought that was.
what
I thought it was a shooter, not a bomb.
I don't know
It was
how
a bomb.
I don't know how he's gonna bomb like specific.
Yeah, how the shrapnel
Well,
is
it was
programmed.
Like, it was like telling white people to stay home so
Yeah.
that they could specifically get every
Exactly.
person of color.
Fuck are you gonna be like? All right, hey, everybody else, don't listen to this.
Don't listen to
Like,
that.
dude, it was on like 4chan. What do you expect?
What's up,
Exactly.
4chan?
It's, well, naturally.
Now that's a pool of incels right there.
Exactly. Do not go on that site. It's fucking
I feel like Twitter is just as bad.
leg so hot. Hot leg.
Let's go hunt and fry an egg.
I just remember that for context, that is a funny meme for 4chan. the 4chan is used to say like, oh, this is how 4chan actually is. It's just a bunch of people who are funny. And it's like, yeah, sometimes it's that, but sometimes it's also just like genuine.
Gross, I ate a Cheeto and it was nasty, like all stale and crap. Thog. Thog don't care.
Yeah.
I eat it all.
4chan definitely probably has definitely has worse opinions overall than like Twitter, but like
Well, I mean, every social media site.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
we're talking about the worst of the worst here, right? So I think like Twitter just has an easier access for really bad takes to just get out to people. Like a dude who's committed 7
They just want
accounts of
attention.
arson can like get
A
the
lot
next
of
big
people.
take.
A lot of people are turning into influencers and attention whores,
Yeah.
like trying to literally make themselves the main character, and it's sad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if you've ever seen those awful videos of people literally, like, basically, like, influencer people, like, going up and, like, posing, like, giving them some money or something to, like, a homeless person, but then, like, they don't actually do it, and they just, like, it's a pic, like, they take a picture of it,
Yeah.
and they just leave. Like,
Aw.
Yeah.
And not just that, also, like, oh, yeah, I'm at this site, and I helped, firefighters with, gathering people from, the rubble of this, like, awful house fire. And it's like, nope, you did fuck all. You took a picture and left.
Yeah,
And then you-
exactly.
Performative activism.
Yup.
Yep.
Yay.
You get some people talk.
The fact that activism is even in that makes me seethe.
Yeah.
Because it's
feel
not activism, it's being a
I'm-
bitch!
I'm watching Jordan here, and it feels like he's trying to talk, and it's
I
just
look. I'll wait. I wait my turn.
You-
I'm gonna talk, and we're gonna reel it back. I'm gonna talk.
my
reel
point.
it back.
You need to use your outside voice.
Right, you have the talking.
You need to be more like Justin. Justin blew out the frickin' podcast for the season premiere.
Really?
Yeah. All I can remember when I think of, like, Justin is Loud is just the scene at Cesar's birthday party when it was, like, we were messing with that fucking bottle of, like...
Oh, and the celebration.
We got it! Like, literally him coming out of the bathroom, like, yelling that, and also, like, going in the closet, he's like, goes like, couple racks, and he's like singing it stupidly. He goes in the closet, and goes like, comes out of the closet, and then continues.
Such a great party.
It was very fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
I will say, not in any way trying to insult here, but
Go ahead.
they
say it. It's gonna be
said
insulting.
the
What is it?
word
I'm ready for it.
sweet, and it was a hotel room. Like, just a little bit of false advertising.
Yeah, that's true. It
Like,
was-
they said, like, oh yeah, we rented a hotel suite. I'm like, oh yeah, suites are really fucking big. And then I, like, showed up, and I'm like, can we all fit?
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
not all fit. It was.
I mean, like one time I was road
We watched
tripping up.
Shrek.
Yeah, we did watch Shrek. It was awesome.
I mean, like one time we were road tripping up to Quebec, and
Quebec.
yeah, I mean we stopped at a DoubleTree that let us use a suite, and like holy crap, it's huge.
Really? Damn.
It probably
It just depends on the not restaurant, hotel.
Just depends.
It depends on the Krusty Krab.
Krusty Krab.
It's probably because of the way that they like define sweet. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
guessing they mean sweet as just like 2 rooms.
Yeah, and then it's pretty sweet. You guys get to have your own hotel room to yourself.
Yeah, so it's like 2 rooms technically, but it's like a 3 foot by 3 foot room separated by a thin wall, and then another 3 foot by 3 foot room.
That's kind of
We still had fun though. That him opening up that small gift bag and pulling out like juicy fruit and a fucking rave like just emitting from. Whoa, let's go!
Bro, let's fucking go.
yeah.
That was hype. That was
was
fucking
very
hype.
Yeah, at birthdays, it's so strange how people get hype over just other people opening like the smallest stuff, like a fucking.
not gonna believe this.
Exactly.
I know what's in there.
Exactly.
I'm gonna shake it until it falls out of the bag.
It fucking breaks.
Like, bro, you could literally give me like a bottle of water, and people would be like, "Let's go, hydration,
Let's fucking go!
Water.
Exactly, dude. You know, fucking,
H2O.
H2O!
I'll fucking, like kidney purity. Let's go."
Maybe it's just because otherwise it would be really lame. Otherwise, like people just open it and it's just like, oh, an avocado.
Oh, you got a PS4.
I love seeing the video like the guy like opening up shoes and he just kind of like looking at it and he just smiles and goes like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got a pair of socks that'll glow under a black light. Cool. You know?
Yes, Alex. I know.
The older you get, the more your presents turn into clothes. That's what I've also noticed.
That's
I'm
So,
okay
like,
with that.
I have a lot of
Even, like-
stuffed animals.
No, but that's like the thing is even if you don't want clothes, like if you specifically ask for clothes, you're gonna get clothes. But then if you don't want clothes, you're still getting clothes. Like I feel, especially like during Christmas.
As a person who has like no sense of fashion whatsoever, I am I am blessed with getting some clothes every once in a while because fuck me, your boy does not have any drip whatsoever, as you can
Not-
clearly tell by these pants right here. For context, I am wearing, I don't know what they're called.
They're
like
binga dinga dinga pants.
these-
What do you
these
mean?
Big fucking baggy ass
They're very
like.
baggy.
I think they're parachute pants, right?
They're basically parachute pants, but they're not like the ones that MC Hammer wears. They
I thi-
have like this weird like batik pattern on
I think you were in like the potato sack race and you ran into the tie dye competition.
You,
Exactly.
Yeah, you broke the bag open and now you can run around and
Dun, 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 dun.
It's like, do you remember those like potato sack races that you would do as a kid?
Yeah, these pants
I
are like,
hated
I
those.
went to some like market in like India and I just ran through all the fucking vendors and just came out the other side.
Yeah. I will say I was kind of pissed that we never did anything to go to like the carnival. There was like a carnival that showed up
Oh, yeah, it
in
was,
like
like,
the Fashion Square
gone.
Mall. Yeah.
It was like a mini like Cirque du Soleil. Type.
Yeah, it was
Man,
like
I
there
would've
like one
loved to
day
waste
and then it
my
was
money
fucking
on that.
gone.
Yeah, no, my main issue with that is it was COVID central.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, like
I have been to one of them before. It was alright. It was cool, but like I don't know. And then again, I was probably like
And-
12, so I was probably.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
I feel like
I
those
think
kinds
this
of like
carnival hurts the
festival or
economy
like, you
at
know,
large.
what is it, roller coaster park, whatever you
Yeah.
call it.
Amusement parks?
Amusement park, yeah, those kinds of like little mini small town ones that show up. Every
Yeah,
once in a
the-
while. They're a lot
traveling
more fun.
carnivals. Yeah, traveling
they're a
carnivals.
lot more fun when you're little and
Yeah, I
you
guess
don't have
that's
to pay
fair.
for everything.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh wow, I can get fried Oreos. Now it's like, damn, fried Oreos.
This
are
shit's like
expensive.
$15.
I'm gonna go buy shit. Damn,
Like-
you got hands.
It's like you actually have to spend money on tickets to do fucking anything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, have fun going to the movies, you
Can't-
fucking idiot.
can't
Holy
afford
shit.
fun.
You can pay $1,000
You
to just
wanna
have the free
eat?
ride pass.
You wanna eat, you bitch?
You want to
3
watch a
weeks.
movie and eat? Well, here you have to spend like fucking $100.
I'm gonna defend that. I'm gonna defend on why concessions are so overpriced at movies, and that's because of the movies themselves. Is like getting the rights to be able to play the movie at your theater costs a lot of fucking money,
That is true.
and selling them only at like $10-15 a ticket is not going to cover that money and be able to make a profit.
if you're a
and so
movie
that's
theater-
why they're so fucking
Okay,
overpriced.
you know what?
I
can
get that, but
understand
it's still like
And like,
And most places, like the Regal Crown, like if you get a large popcorn, I'm pretty sure you're able to go back and get a free refill as well. Like
also the large
that's the
popcorns
downside.
are large.
They are large. They should last you the whole movie, but that's also the downside about getting refills feels is you don't want to miss the fucking movie.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't get a large popcorn, you end up getting to like the middle of the movie, sucking on the kernels for flavor.
Then you're like, damn. Like,
Yeah, I feel like I go through like
Saw
a
that.
third of it. I go through like a third of it in just the previews, which I sometimes even like more than the actual movie.
Yeah.
Which says a lot about modern cinema.
I mean, I don't know. The
films as of recently.
The previews are kind of hype. They keep my low attention span in check, because I eat stuff with banned chemicals in it, like Red 40. Take the pizza Pringles, for example, that may have an adverse effect on attention in children. That's kind of my...
My water.
My bad. All right, yeah. What's been y'all's favorite films as of recently?
Favorite film?
Favorite movies? Favorite shows? Well, actually, no. Let's just go movies. Just movies.
Favorite movie?
Like as of recent. Doesn't have to be of all time. Just
I mean, I always keep... I feel like I just keep dropping It Chapter 2, just because it's a fucking wild ride. Like, it's not scary at all. The effects are terrible. The actors are, like, perfect representing the kids, and I love it. Like, I love Stephen King. I love it. So, I always can enjoy it, even though I think I've only seen it, like, 3 times. I feel like I've watched Central Intelligence with fucking Dwayne It's My Drive, It's My Power,
Yeah.
and Kevin Hart.
We watched that together. Dude, that shit was so... It's like so dumb, but
No,
it's so fun to watch.
it's kind of like so bad it's good. Like,
Yeah.
it seems like your average cliche movie, but it's always entertaining.
Exactly.
So, I'm at either in Chapter 2, Central Intelligence. I think I could go for either.
As far as a show, I've been watching through Homeland. You heard about that? It's about
Never heard of it in my life.
Yeah, no.
I think I might have heard of Homeland. Is that
That
like
sounds
the...
familiar.
CIA.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the CIA thing. It's about like
Homeland Security?
basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here, speak up a little bit. You're not showing up on the
Yeah,
voice.
totally. Yeah. I understand what you're talking. I don't know what. Explain.
Oh
What is it?
I
I
you
lied.
baited me.
I lied.
You did the bait.
Never talked about it.
But yeah, I mean, it's about a sort of veteran that comes home from Iraq and he's suspected to have been turned by Al Qaeda. That's the premise of the first season.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
And the pressure is on because you as the viewer get evidence to both.
To both sides, like
Yeah.
he
That
might
actually
actually be
sounds-
part of Al Qaeda, and then why he's innocent.
Yeah, like why he might not actually.
I do like shows that do that.
And you
Exactly.
get there's a lot. I mean, it's a roller coaster of just plot points that keeps you moving through the season reasonably quickly. I would say there's I think there's 8 seasons in total.
God.
And the first 3 are dedicated to that first premise. So
Okay, that's
yeah, I mean,
interesting.
I've really enjoyed it so far. I'm on season 7, which actually takes place in Richmond. So it's cool to like look at it and be like, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've taken photos in that exact spot. You know.
Driving around there, yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's something that I've enjoyed recently. It's easy to watch during COVID. But yeah.
Nice.
All right, yeah.
God.
For me,
Oh, okay.
oh, sorry.
Okay.
What were you gonna say? Something?
Oh no, I wasn't.
Oh.
I mean, I'm trying to think of something to say. So
Okay, then we can come back to you.
Okay.
Max.
I have 2. One movie, one show. Movie as of recently. I know a lot of people hated on the recent Dune because it's kind of just Star Wars, but I enjoyed it because like most of the time, as my
is that the one with Zendaya in it?
yeah, and Timothy
Yeah.
Chalamet. That's the my thing about movies is that like I often care about like the world building and like sort of specific stuff more than like the plot because like to be honest like if the universe engages me I don't really care about the plot because it's like my mind can kind of fill in the gaps but like exactly the fucking like the soundtrack in that movie like Hans Zimmer the GOAT that shit slaps and
You know
like,
what? The flaming piano.
yeah, exactly. Bro, he goes so hard on the fucking drums in that. I won't say this, I won't spoil the scene, but there's like this one scene where the soundtrack is just utterly banger. And it was just a movie I really, really enjoyed just watching.
cool.
Like, I don't know, it was just a fun watch. It wasn't necessarily like, oh yeah, I could have predicted the plot would do this and that and this and that. But it's
Yeah.
like, who cares? It's fun. And, so like, you know, by like, I guess, critic standards, whatever those are, it's an alright movie, but by my standards, I quite enjoyed it. And then in terms of shows, recently I watched the Lord forgive me, the League of Legends show, Arcane.
What?
And the thing is, the show is so fucking good. It's such a good show. It's like it's only 1 season. It's like 9 episodes and like 40 minutes each.
Sometimes
But,
just really good concepts can come out of really bad ideas.
Exactly. Like, the worst thing about the show is that it makes me want to play League of Legends. Instead of the same universe. But I'm not fucking doing that.
Oh,
You're going down a dark path.
Just play the card game.
We have a CHS sports team, except we only play League of Legends.
That's true. That's
We
true.
can talk about that later.
EA Sports Team. Esports.
Yes, of course, Mr. Early hosts that.
But like, yeah, dude, the show, it's so fucking good. Like, I know I'm kind of a music whore. The soundtrack is so good, believe me. Like, visually, it is one of the most beautiful shows I've ever seen. Like, the art style, like, literally any, like, zoom out large frame shot could be a fucking painting. And probably is, judging by the art style. But, like, you could get a poster of it, and that shit would look chef's kiss beautiful. But, like, not only is it, you know, has, like, my sort of nitpicky things that I like about it, like, oh, it sort of has a visual thing in a universe I like, but, like, the story is actually really, really fucking good. If not, like, the main thing about it, other than it making it want, oh god, how do I even articulate it? Making me want to play League of Legends. Other than that, it's a bit fast-paced at some points, but who cares?
Making me want to play League of...
Exactly. That's probably why I was stuttering so much. It's like my brain is like, no, don't say that name.
This ain't cool.
No, but like y'all seriously have to watch it. It's so fucking good. There are some scenes that I like have just watched like just
want to play League of
on like Netflix clips like
League of
7 times over because they're just such good scenes. But like, yeah, watch Arcane. That shit, bussin', quantifiably, mathematically, certifiably bussin'.
All right, funny chain fella.
Yeah, I've just been watching. I just got done watching Assassination Classroom.
Ooh.
Hey!
Great anime.
It's anime. Okay,
That
so
was
I'm not gonna understand.
That was his.
Hey!
Absolutely
I
nothing.
haven't watched it, but I think I understand the general. Like,
Yeah, so like the
consensus of what it
general
is.
premise is like your teacher is like a super being.
fucking
that-
octopus bitch.
Yeah,
So like Captain Underpants.
Yeah, so like
I don't
So-
think it's like
so
Captain
your, super,
Underpants.
so your teacher's like a super being that moves at like fucking Mach 20 at max speed, right? And
Max
it's
speed?
like it's
How
like
fast does Max
hyper intelligent. Mach is Mach 20. That's 20.
Max-
He
Max
was
speed.
making
Max-
a joke about max speed.
Humor's dead.
I was acting.
But yeah, so the premise is like the super hyper intelligent, hyper powerful being is your teacher, and the student's goal is to kill a teacher by the end of the school year, or else the teacher blows up the fucking earth.
King
it's like
of
a
the hill.
wild present.
That actually sounds kind of interesting.
It's a wild premise, but like there's some points where it made my emotionless self like almost cry. Like,
Almost.
Damn.
Almost.
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 Not quite there, but like
Get back in there, dear.
like that, exactly like that. Yeah, pretty good show. I would say 8 out of 10. Would recommend. Yeah.
Nice.
Next topic.
Kyla didn't get to share.
Skip Kyla.
Okay, well, my bad.
Unless
Sorry.
there's a show called I Can't Think of Anything, I'll Be Right Back. Sorry.
All right.
For context, Kyla just choked on her Wegmans brand green tea.
For our audio listeners,
Just a tad.
the description of what just
My
happened.
bad.
Well, actually, I was trying not to choke.
Are we ever gonna get back to the fact that tea is like the worst fucking?
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you.
Dude.
I love
You
my.
have no
It's the
opinion.
worst liquid of the blend. It
I
tastes
love
bad.
my dirty.
Let me
leaf
talk.
water.
Are you saying you'd rather drink like gasoline over tea?
Yes.
Fuck you.
I love my dirty leaf water.
I
dude.
put
That shit-
3 cubes of sugar in my iced, like leaf water.
My leaf water.
My leaf
I don't put
water.
any sugar in there.
My
But...
leaf
Alright.
water.
Proceed.
Yeah, we'll get
We
back to how
keep
bad
going
this
through
is. All right, go on.
What did I say I was gonna get into later? Remind me.
It was the CHS League
Esports.
sports team.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Well, hold on! For fuck's sake! What did we just say? What did we just say? Speed.
The poor girl needs to
This
speak.
Alright,
is
you can get up
racially
the
motivated.
Racially motivated? Racially motivated?
Sit down.
Y'all are
Alright.
sexist.
Have a
Alright.
seat.
Shut your
Okay.
mouth.
Speak
Let her
words.
speak.
Okay,
Let's talk about that post Kyla.
Skyla. Yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, I really like animated movies and like art and generally that kind of stuff. So since there hasn't been a lot of like really interesting animated movies coming out recently, I haven't really been watching a lot of like new movies. I mean, I've been watching like some Disney movies occasionally. I did watch Studio Ghibli movie for the first time.
Which one?
Spirited Away, I think. Wait,
Oh.
or was it? It was.
Yes.
I think it was actually no. It was My Neighbor Totoro. It was My Neighbor Totoro. I haven't watched Totoro.
When someone agrees with your opinion just right. Oh, yes!
Bro, dude, those movies fucking slap.
I do need to
Yes.
watch Spirited Away though. People keep
Spirited
telling
Away
me to
is-
watch it.
Spirited Away is
But-
very good, but it is
Spirited Away
not
is-
my favorite of
Spirited
them.
Away is really good.
My
You should
favorite-
also watch Akira. That's not a
That one is a depressing one.
Is that on the same level as My
it's
Neighbor
not-
Totoro?
It's not super depressing, no. I mean,
I've heard of it. It's like isn't it kind of like legendary in being like an anime?
yeah,
movie?
it was one of the first to reach America.
Yeah, okay.
But it was, I mean, the budget on that thing, it was like the most out of anything in Japan at that point.
I do need to see that.
Japan was working on this
And
super
it was-
weapon, and then they got bombed. Like, Hiroshima got bombed, and then all the anime, like, exploded out and spread across the country.
Yeah, I mean, Akira was made in '89, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's an amazing movie, and everything, the fluidity of the animation in those or in
I
that
do wanna
movie
watch that.
is just incredible. Like everything, especially the early scenes, just the just pure production quality just blew me away. And I don't think we'll ever see anything like that again because, of course, fluid animations are commonplace now because it's no longer
It makes me
drawing by drawing.
It makes me so upset that like big like companies, like major companies and all that, they don't make frame by frame animations anymore. Like at the very least, like Disney and like Disney doesn't do that shit anymore because
It's
they
all,
always
like,
they all do
CGI.
3D like shit.
You mean
nowadays.
CGI?
Like yeah, like.
But what about, like
3D
Lake House?
animated movies, which those are gorgeous as well. But I miss
Frame by frame, yeah.
frame by frame because it's always so good.
Because it's analog.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no reason for Disney to do those anymore.
Someone
I
really
know,
hurt
but
their
it's
hands
just-
making this movie.
Yeah.
I know.
I think Arcane actually is like a
Yeah.
blend of both. Like it looks 3D at some points, but it also some scenes of it look very frame by frame.
I mean, it's sort of similar to, especially in like horror movies and kind of sci-fi, people using props still versus just making creatures CGI.
Yeah, I know. Like
Yeah.
Cesar really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So you're saying
Ghostbusters
practical?
Afterlife
No, you're
because they
saying
used-
practical stuff.
Yeah, because they used puppets a lot. And
Yeah.
like, rigging instead of just CGI. I know he really liked it because of that. Like,
Yeah,
that's one of his
and
reasons.
like Stranger Things, they used the Demogorgon in real life as much as they could, and strayed
wasn't
away
like
from the
just like
CGI.
this
And
I didn't actually know that. I didn't know it
Fucking,
wasn't
like,
CGI.
yeah, it was, and the upside down tunnels were also practical.
Really? Yo, that's actually kind of sick.
Yeah, no, that's what makes it feel real.
I didn't
It's
know
when it's
that.
real.
I'm excited for the new season. I don't
am.
really know what's gonna happen with it,
Yeah, I
but like
kinda
I'll watch
don't-
it.
I'll watch it, but I
Okay.
don't have high
Like,
expectations.
Please don't
because
harm me. I have not seen Stranger Things. I've not seen a single episode.
That is
I
perfectly
haven't
fine.
seen
You should
anything
watch
about
it.
it.
Perfectly fine.
You should
love and
watch it.
respect
Just
your
like I have not
Exactly.
seen
Or-
Squid
or-
Game,
or-
but I still.
I
That's
haven't
fine.
either.
I feel like it's overhyped. I feel like it's gone on way too long.
I've watched only the last episode of Squid Game, and let me just tell you, I have no clue what is going on.
like I started seeing like memes and shit
Yeah.
of like people like redrawing scenes from it, and then I was sitting here like, what is this?
I've seen
And then I saw
almost
people-
all the episodes of it, and like it's pretty good, but it's not like amazing.
Yeah, I feel
And
like
then,
I
like-
feel like that was the same thing with Among Us. Like Among Us was okay, and then it fucking exploded.
Well, because of the time it came out, I think.
Yeah,
Among
like
Us
people
is-
were
Any
bored.
other time,
We're all
it
stuck
would've been-
inside. Oh yeah,
yeah.
we'll just go kill each other with these
Well, because
weird
it was
little
out,
funny
it was
men.
out for like 2 years before that.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah.
It came out 2018.
Exactly.
I mean, Minecraft was like that too. Like
It had a resurgence for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I mean, it was like not very popular, and then like a lot of popular people started
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
it, and then it got popular.
SMPs.
Minecraft has like a sine wave.
And
It's
then
just
it
like,
went
oh,
ga- and
popular
then it
now,
went
sucks.
down
Now
again,
it's
and now
popular
it's
again.
back
I
up.
feel like the simplicity of a lot of things is what gets really popular. Like Among Us is such a simple like game
Such a
concept,
simple premise.
and
I
it
feel
fucking
like
exploded.
exactly.
Squid Game, even though like it may be
The
revolutionary
funny
coming from
people
Korea,
in debt.
but like, oh look, it's just a guy in all pink and he's got a PlayStation fucking letter on
Yeah,
on his face. Boom, money.
Old
Like
people in debt
I mean-
fighting each other.
Yeah.
Let's go money.
It's like a game show, but it does have more depth than just
But
being
death.
like it's a
More
killer
depth.
game show.
But death.
but
I feel like it is a good show. Like fundamentally, it is a pretty good piece of media, but it's just not something I personally am like, oh my god, Squid Game is amazing. It's
Yeah.
like I think
I draw all
it's
the
certainly
characters.
good.
And then
but, like,
media, and then everybody following is like, oh, you're not following Squid Game. What the hell is wrong with
exactly,
you?
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it just gets kind of.
See this thing? Bah, it's a sheep. This is what you are.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say like a lot of media. I mean, it's always been like this, but I feel like with social media, it's definitely kind of just blown up. But I mean, to the like extreme because of just the way that it's shared. I mean, that's it. Who cares if it's like? I mean, especially with controversial stuff like. I can say from my, kind of experience, new car designs, everybody hates them. There's not been a single good new car.
I'm gonna have to pause you and just let the podcast know that Max just put his phone in his pants.
Yeah.
Wait, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He goes.
literally.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, these pants are big enough that like the whole thing is a pocket.
Oh my God, it's your phone
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
No, those are your balls.
Let me just grab that real quick. Hold on.
Damn.
Let me check the time.
Finally,
Uncircumcised fellas be like, yeah, I got my phone.
Yeah, finally, a toilet for us long bald guys.
Finally, a toilet seat for us long bald.
Okay, wait a minute. So you got tables, you got pockets, you got hands. No. We gotta stuff that bad boy straight down your fucking. What the
Crotch,
hell is
yeah.
wrong with you?
Like, it's a big pocket.
You sure you don't want to hold your phone in your fucking mouth? Extra hand.
If you insist. No, but
Ooh.
I mean, some women put like their phone in between their titties, so
Why?
Yeah, the boob
Extra
got a
pocket.
compartment in it.
It's a pocket.
you have a bra and it
It's Mother
holds it.
Nature's
It just
pocket.
depends on how big your boobs
No,
are.
I know, but I had to teach Max and let him know the boob got a compartment in it.
It do got a compartment.
It do got a
You know, like,
compartment in
if
it.
if you're bloated enough, you can fit your phone in your like
That's
sort
what
of
I'm gonna do.
fat
I
flap.
You're in your rolls. In your rolls. Do it. Can you do it?
I can't really.
Well, no, you can't.
What's up with this? What's up with this like prison wallet shit? Let's just continue. Well, we're
Let's
just
just continue. We were gonna talk about Mr. Early and his esports team, right?
Yeah, how they only play League and that's it. That's the
No,
only
that's
option.
not true. They play League of Legends, Rocket League, and one other thing.
Rocket League.
Oh, we're
And
not
then one
gonna
other
talk
thing.
about
Tetris.
Rocket League.
No, it,
We're not gonna talk about
But you thought about it.
no. I don't know what the other. There was one more thing they played, but yeah, Rocket League and then League of Legends.
I want to see like the school that's got like a professional Among Us esports team. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh,
Ugh.
Please, that'd be
How
so
do you
funny.
professionalize being?
Jerry Stein is our school's imposter.
How do you professionalize
best?
being just like socially smart in a situation?
yeah. I mean, how do you professionalize being a pathological liar? That's my question.
Exactly. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you can make esports out of Apex Legends, League of Legends, Rocket League, and it's like, yeah, because it's a game with a specific goal. But Among Us is like,
Among Us.
exactly, you can't fucking, I don't know.
Among is coffee.
Exactly.
It's not really a competition game.
Yeah, but also,
But people will fucking watch it. And that's what's sad.
Jesus, he lived among us.
Sussy J.
Sussy J. Hey, Sussy J.
That's like the
No, because
title
it's
of the
Jesus
best-
backwards. It's Jesus backwards. It's Sussy
That's
J.
basically the Mandela
No, I was-
Files, if you think about it.
That's what it is.
I was thinking that would be like the
Well,
title,
Violet.
like so
Oh.
whoever's like the best imposter.
Who's the
would
best
be called
imposter?
Sussy, and then whatever their name is.
Wonderfully obese.
Sussy Brayden. Sussy Cody. Sussy Samantha.
Sussy's a man.
Sussy Samantha.
They're gonna make like a fucking Netflix original about Among Us, aren't they?
Please, that'd be so
That'd
funny.
be so funny.
Netflix original.
They gotta make it. No, hey, I mean,
I hope it's like animated.
They're gonna do it too late. 15 years.
what
too
we've
late.
essentially done. If we believe it is, then it is so.
And then it is so.
They are now going to make a Netflix original show about Among Us.
People,
because
that
of
happened,
us.
and we all let it happen.
We're at fault here.
Because Netflix is a sellout.
But they make bank though. They do
They,
make
they
bank.
listened into our podcast and they were like, "Yo, money."
Yo, money! I like money!
Yeah.
Can I have some money? Money! Long.
What the barnacles?
What the barnacle?
yard studs.
Us some money.
Why have you just been staring at me?
I'm just staring.
Spectator
at your,
cam.
I'm just staring in your general direction. I'm actually like staring at the bricks behind you.
You looking at the altar?
Yeah, or like the general bricks behind you, or like the leak. Like I'm not.
The leak.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
The leak.
I mean, unless you want me to stare at you, wise.
More space.
I'll take it. I need the attention. Thanks, bro.
And this man claims to not be gay.
I'm not gay.
So for our audio
I'm
listeners, we
super
just
straight.
witnessed Jordan.
No,
Ford
you
was
are
pulled.
not super
I'm
straight.
super straight.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, the fucking flag with the Pornhub colors. Shut the fuck up.
He's a flag with the Pornhub colors?
No,
Yeah,
that's
the
what
super
that's
straight
what
flag.
Super straight flag. is.
Super straight flag.
That's like something that like some like
I'm
really
a
gross
skewer,
people
you
on
like
TikTok
You
like
gotta-
who are like transphobic were using to like
You gotta
justify their transphobia.
You gotta respect my sexuality for being straight.
Oh my god.
You see?
They should have had that as their profile for Pride Month.
They probably did, actually. I think that's what it was from. Like, people did it on Pride Month.
Yeah,
just to,
please look it up. It's so funny. It's so stupid. I don't know.
Wait, am I more? Is it July's Pride Month, right? Or am I more?
It's June.
It's June. Fuck.
Yeah.
The gays.
As soon as it's Canada Day.
be
Nope.
the
Goodbye,
money.
Rainbow.
Hey, it must be the money.
Yeah.
Hey, must be the money. LMG.
Please don't screw me, Alex.
Yes.
I love
During
me an
Pride
NMG.
Month on our specific day, you must give us money.
Give us money. Give us money now.
I literally saw, do y'all know, God,
Hate the
this
gays.
YouTube channel is so great. Do y'all know Channel 5 with Andrew Callahan? Have y'all
Channel
ever heard of it?
5.
We need to watch some of his shit. There are so many good videos. One of them was, he does everything. And he seems completely unbiased in the way he asks questions. It's just this, okay, it's like if me and Jordan, were combined. That's what this dude looks like. Like, he has this, or he's
So what?
pre-cut Jordan.
John's like, you say we
He
should
has
make a
this- He has
kid?
this big curly head of hair, and he's covered in
Say we
zits,
should.
and he just goes up to people, and he's like,
Say
it ain't
he's
so.
like, hey,
That
why are
was
you
Say
here?
it, so.
No, but seriously, he
Is
just
that
goes
an
up to random
anarchy
people at
Scarface-y?
complete random events. He went from different places, like a Hollywood anti-vax rally to a sort of march.
Another Hollywood
No,
anti-vax
like
rally.
a march for
Among us.
a march for African American reparations or whatever, and then sometimes he just goes into what's this dude called? His name is Crip Mac. He talked to this guy Crip Mac, and he talks to such random people, and he's just so great because he just he doesn't act them oh, what do you think about this? Why is this bad? He just says oh, hey, why are you here? What's going on, man?
Oh.
He's so chill.
Oh, now I think I know what
Like the
you're
Hoff
talking
twins.
about.
Have you heard of that video?
Maybe.
Okay.
Was he at a rave at one of them?
I think maybe. But this
Okay.
dude is great, right? And so he gets other people there too with him. I forgot the name of his guest at the March for Reparations, but this guy is black, right? And so he goes up to this white protester and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing here? How's reparations gonna work?" And they're talking about it, and then he's like, "Hey, can I have $25?" And then they're like, "Sure." It's so fucking
Wow.
funny. And then
That's the dad on the street, and he goes into the car and he's like, "My man, here, I'll give you some money for some beer. Are you homeless?" And he goes, "No."
exactly. And then
The
also
ultimate
at the
con man.
anti-vax rally, there was this other really right wing reporter there.
Yeah, it was
And
probably a white ring.
exactly, and he basically had a sort of interviewer battle with him. He was interviewing the interviewer. We need to at some point today or on another podcast we need to discuss it because it's so good. He makes such good content. I want to get one of his shirts. And literally in his merch drop video where he says oh, hey, we have merch now, he gets all these completely different people together to this complete Karen lady at the anti-vax rally, to Crip Mac, who's this gangsta dude, and then the Hoff twins weren't there. I think at one point he was even talking to the D's Nuts guy.
Oh my god.
This man is amazing. We need to watch some of his shit later, but yeah, that's a side note. But
Have you seen the guy who tests a bunch of people's diamonds? I love that dude. He's so funny.
Is this guy?
Today we're at the mall and we're gonna be testing people's diamonds. I got a real authentic diamond tester, and he just goes and proves some people some shit is glass or actual diamonds, and usually streamers will react to I usually see XQC react to it with his chat, and if it's actual diamonds, the chat will be spamming the ice emoji emoji, and he's like, "I stripped out diamonds," and then like, and then if it's like fake, it's like glass cringe sad.
I go mining for them diamonds.
I'll be down to a
What?
I love the people that are like prove that like their diamonds are fake, or like the people that are just completely actually covered in diamonds. Like, the fuck you doing at the mall?
Wanting to get robbed. That's what. Asking to get robbed.
No, he's probably an apex predator. He's got this.
All right.
Do we have any more topics?
Any other questions? Wait, how long have we been on for?
We got an hour. We got an hour down.
Oh, we've got an hour and 15 minutes approximately. All right, so
I think that's pretty solid.
I feel like we can call it for now. We can maybe pick it up later when we like go on a walk, you know.
Yeah.
But like,
episode?
okay, first episode of today, November 27th, 2021. All right, everybody say their goodbyes. Goodbye from Max Goldstein, the at least area host of today's podcast.
Area
At Casa de Goldstein. All right, let's pass it around.
Goodbye from Kyla. I don't know what to say here.
Hey, what else? Your boy's cold. Cold your boy. I want to do the clip with like the llama, whatever. Bye.
I've lived a really long life, and you know I want to say farewell to all of you, and I'll have a very good time in the afterlife. See you.
See you in hell, bitches.
Later.